Hi, everybody. Well, I wanted to tell you about this trip that I won from my travel agency, and it's going to be kind of unique. So in our travel agencies, there is basically a tier group of, how you do in your sales kind of thing. Like in most companies, right? You have your positions where you try and grow and become like one of the top salespeople in the company if you can. And ours is called the President's Club. And last year, so basically this year at the ceremony that you saw that I was down in Mexico when I stayed at the Vine, Secrets the Vine, the award ceremony, I was part of the President's Club. Now, I did win the President's Club once before, and it happened to be 2019. So in our 2020 get together, I won, and then the world shut down. And so our President's Club trip from there was all canceled. Never got to experience what this is going to be. Normally it's at a hotel, some luxury hotel will host us and we'll go there and that. And I was looking at what it's going to be this time. However, this time it's going to be hosted on a cruise line. And it's one that I was planning on going to anyway and experience, because I'm always on the normal cruise lines, right? I'm on Norwegian, I'm on Celebrity, I'm on Holland America, I'm on Princess, I'm on Royal Caribbean, I'm on MSC, I'm on the normal cruise lines. That's generally where I go because they have so many new ships coming online and we want to cover them and see what they are. However, this time it's Regent Seven Seas and I'm going to be on the Voyager. Now that's a much smaller ship than you've ever seen me on since I started this channel, and it's an ultra luxury cruise line. So that's going to be kind of exciting. And yeah, I'm really looking forward. The ship looks beautiful. And it's going to be very unique to be on a ship that I'm looking up at all the other ships around us at the time. It also has an itinerary, home port that the big cruise lines you're not normally, normally we're going, well, I'm heading to Fort Lauderdale, or I'm heading to Miami, or I'm heading to Vancouver, I'm heading to New York. Well, this one flies out of Rio de Janeiro, and it ends up in Buenos Aires. So, two different ports. And Rio, and I think my cruise leaves around the 26th of January. Now here's the thing, by the time that cruise ends, it's like 10 days away from Carnival in Rio, with all the amazing floats, and the costumes, and the partying. And it's like the biggest celebration in the world, right? The biggest musical dance celebration costumes. It's like party upon party, right? And I'm only a few days away from that starting. So now I'm tempted to stay and try and find either another cruise or a land vacation of some kind or anything, just so I can see Carnival. But I don't know if I can do it because it's so close to other things that are going on, but I'm so tempted. Rio during Carnival sounds amazing. Imagine you go on this ultra luxury cruise where they're gonna treat you and they're gonna show you a good time, and it's all the high travel agents from our company is all gonna be there. All my friends are gonna be there. Our president and owner are gonna be there. It's great. It's gonna be a wonderful time. And so I'm really looking forward to that. I can't wait to experience what Regent Seven Seas has to offer. I'm looking at, in the future, doing more and more of the cruise lines that I don't normally get on very often. So I want to go on TUI, on one of their expedition ships. Maybe I'll take them to like Antarctica. I would like to get on Viking cruise and check them out as well. You know, there's Oceania. There's a lot of cruise lines. I got to get on Virgin Cruise Lines. I got to get on a Disney cruise line. I haven't been on all these cruise lines since I started the channel. So I really want to get out there and show you guys what all this is out. Now, if you think this is a free cruise, in a way, yes. In a way, no. The cruise itself is covered. It's being hosted by Regent Seven Seas and our travel agency. They're covering the basic cost of a cabin. However, if there's no cabin available at the group rate, I have to pay the difference from whatever cabin they put me in. Also, I got to pay my own airfare, my own hotel, my own transfers, all that kind of stuff to get there. And flying into Rio from Canada is not cheap. It's not cheap. My economy fare one way to Rio was around $2,000. That's just the one-way ticket to Rio de Janeiro. That's not first class. That was economy. So I do get an air credit of around $800 total. So that would, you know, that covers 25% of it. By the time I bought my flights and my hotel and everything like that, that $800 is a drop in the bucket for what it's going to be. But I was going to go on this cruise line anyway. And so, yeah, just having to pay the airfare and the hotel is a good thing for me. It saves me a lot of money. So I'm really glad I won that. And I'm glad that this time, instead of being at a hotel, amazingly, it's on a cruise ship. I think it's the first time in our company's history that the President's Club winners ceremony and trip has been on a cruise ship. Talk about the perfect time for a cruise guy to win.